My name is Kendra Imbrescia. I am the graphic designer here at POV Solution, and I'm going to go over a quick tutorial on how to create a simple UV layer using imagery. Something simple like a Christmas card like this, where there's actual photography and not just text. So what you're going to want to do first is go into your layers panel, duplicate your first layer just so you have it there for reference or if you mess something up, and then you're going to want to go in and delete the things that you don't want to be UV. So right now we don't want this text, and we're only going to do every other ornament. So we're going to delete all these other things that we don't want to do. And we're also not going to make these strings UV either. So just go ahead and delete those. We're just going to focus on the ornaments. And to select something in Illustrator from a PDF, you'll have to click on it a few times to actually select it because it's kind of sensitive. And one more. Oops. Make sure you don't delete everything because sometimes it wants to select everything. There we go. Alright, so we're just going to focus on these ornaments now. So what you're going to want to do is double, triple, quadruple click. Well, sometimes it takes a minute until it comes up with the option to image trace at the top here. So you're going to want to click on that button, and you can see it kind of disappeared there, but that's because we have to edit our image trace function. So go into Window, Image Trace, and the panel will pop up that you need. So, and your threshold here is mainly what we're going to be working in just for something simple like this. You're going to want to make sure that it's black and white mode because your UV layer has to be completely 100% black. So just go in here and kind of increase your threshold until you're happy with the result of what you want to be textured. And we kind of want to feel those stripes in there, but we also want to feel the smoothness of the ornament. So I kind of like that there. And if you have the ability to, then you could use a drawing tablet to plug in and kind of manipulate these things the way you want them, or you can use your pen tool here in order to manipulate specific pieces and parts. You can see it's just kind of its own one piece right now. If you want to break those pieces apart, you're going to want to go up to here and hit expand, and it will create points and individual little pieces for every part that was created. So then you're just going to want to kind of do the same thing. We'll just go over it a couple more times just so you get the hang of it. It's fairly simple, especially for something like this. And you're going to want to hit image trace, and you're going to want to go into your panel and increase the threshold yet again. You decrease the noise a little bit, and we like that because it'll make you feel the roundness of the ornament and also where that pattern is going to be. And then we're going to want to hit expand just in case you want to work with it a little bit more and customize it. And then you're going to go to our third ornament here. If you really wanted to, you could kind of go in here and draw all these stripes yourself because once you go into image trace, you lose a little bit of that control, which is where the drawing tablet comes in, or manipulation with the pen tool. So you're going to want to increase the threshold until you get exactly what you want. And I like those stripes, but I also, like I said, like the smoothness of the ornament there. And you can kind of play with it a little bit. Like corners will smooth out the corners or sharpen the corners depending where you put them. This will increase the number of paths and points that you can manipulate later, especially once you expand it. And then the noise just kind of tweaks it a little bit. So I think that's okay for now, and then we'll go to our last ornament. Image trace. Go into your threshold, increase it a little bit. We want to see that whole thing, and we want to reduce the noise a little bit here so you can see more of that texture. And just a tad bit less. See, we like having those white spaces because that's where the UV doesn't print, and that's, you'll feel it. It'll feel really, really cool. So, from there you want to expand. And that's about it for your ornaments. You don't want to get anything too crazy in here. Oops. Make sure you don't delete anything. And you're going to want to go File, Save As, and then just add something to the end to make sure that you've indicated that it's a UV layer. And I also like to make its own folder, so because the print UV stuff goes on after you print the initial card itself. So open it, save it in there, and make sure you do not have crops and bleeds because the file that you are working from already has them. So you don't want to add double. That will just mess it all up when it comes to print the UV layer later on. And you're done. That's all you have to do. Everything here is 100% black. If you want to check that, all you have to do is use your eyedropper tool, select it, 0, 0, 0, 100, which means we have 100% black, and make sure you don't change everything to black. Save it, and you're good to go. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook and LinkedIn as well. Thanks. Bye-bye.